Today with Caleb Josh, the movie collector, even though my badge does say Caleb as well.
Yeah,
Couldn't change it.
they couldn't change it. I don't know if that was my end or their end. I probably had to enter something.
We're twins, so
Either way, one of us is Caleb or Josh, so I mean interchangeable. But we are here at Dragon Con today and today only, Saturday pass, where any guesses on who I might be meeting? Oded Fehr, and I got the beetle scarab necklace and the I got that at Universal Studios.
this was my first bus ride.
That's returns, yeah, but got my poster here. I think we've vlogged all the signatures. Brendan was MegaCon, Patricia was Spookala, Eric Avari was Pensacon, and now Oded Fehr will be DragonCon. So I hope you're ready to follow along. Don't know exactly what all we'll do. We've already seen a couple friends. One, I guess, kind of co-worker. We worked the voting polls with him. And then we've already seen Tampa J. He was running to, there's a parade that's happening in like 20 minutes. He was running to catch that. Hopefully we'll catch up with some more friends. Hope you're ready to tag along. We are traveling back. Josh is driving, so I won't show him too much. I don't want him to wreck. So that was interesting to to not good almost. There were a lot of good highlights, but I don't know what it is. To me, it seems like each time I've done it, this was my third time doing it, it gets worse and less organized, and there just seems to be more and more people, maybe because one of those years was 21, which, limited, so not the crowds that normally are there. And then I came, maybe my fourth year. I think I've come the past 3 years in a row. But the last two, it's been one person, two persons. I park, I walk over, get my ticket, go meet the one or two people, and then I'm out of there. This year, we tried some stuff. We'll talk about the vendors situation at the end, but let's start with the positives. Well, we got a ticket, so that was a positive. We were uncertain that they might sell out, but we were able to get our tickets, and that's always a line to get in. But it wasn't, there was a lot of people, but it went fast. So got our ticket, then we went over to Walk of Fame, and it was a little while before the doors opened, so we kind of walked around, looked at some of the cosplay, Then we finally got in there, and they are on you. Like, I don't know how I was the first year was able to film all that I filmed. And normally conventions, it's not that they don't care. I mean, some like MegaCon, they'll get you if you're obvious, but most people, or most conventions I can film where the celebrities are, so it's not a big issue. This Dragon Con, for whatever reason, even if you're just grabbing your phone to check the time or something, there's 2 or 3 people on you telling you not to film or take pictures. And you can ask the celebrities if you can take photos, and if they say yes, then you can take it, but you can't just film, the halls. So the first person and the number 1 person, which you can see my shirt and my pendant, which we talked about, Oded Fehr was number 1, most anticipated. I've been trying to get him since I got Brendan. Him and Brendan appeared at Emerald City Comic-Con that year that I met Brendan. Wasn't able to do Emerald City, so I met Brendan at MegaCon. Then we've talked about where we've met Patricia and Eric. So finally met him, told him the story, and I don't think I've told this. Maybe I've told this story before. Told this story before, but basically, we went to Universal Studios in Orlando, went to the horror makeup show. I think our friend Adam was with us. Our parents would do this timeshare and have to do like this 4 or 5 hour meeting while me and Josh enjoyed the resort. Then we got free tickets to Universal Islands. Disney, we would go with our aunt who worked there, so we would get them free there. But horror makeup show, the gift shop, after we went to the in the queue, they had more extensive than what's there now. They had lots of props from the Mummy. It had just come out. I think we were there 2000. Mummy had just come out in 99. Tons of props. And actually for Mummy Returns, they had the bus, which is now over in the Harry Potter land, the extended purple bus. I couldn't confirm, but I think that's a Scream used bus from Mummy Returns, where they basically chop off the top half. Anyway, tell them about our mom getting us the VHS of the Mummy from the horror makeup show gift shop. Went back, watched the film, fell in love with it. A great film. My favorite film of all time. Certainly Spider-Man, Clue, Spider-Man 2, Clue the movie, Twister, they're all up there, Titanic. But Mummy, love the Mummy, and it's been great getting people added to the poster. We'll show the poster at the end, so stay tuned. We'll show all the autographs. So Oded, we did, he let me take pictures of him signing, which we're showing, and took a selfie with him as well. So that was great. And he took time and looked at each signature and talked a little about each one and how they're kind of doing. They go to cons as a group now, which is nice, he said. But then we went to Emily's line, and we were there probably 30, 35, 40 minutes, and then they went straight to a panel. They did lunch they took a break. So we were there, waited an hour. So during that time, I went and saw Mr. Aziz from Spider-Man 2. Peter Parker, you're always late. And then he rips off the pizza sticker. So met him, show him pictures now. Then, shockingly, I met Simon Pegg. I was worried that I would be stuck in Simon's line and Josh would be stuck in Emily's and we wouldn't have either autograph in time. But his line moved. He was pumping them out. There was probably 80, 90 people, and he was done within 20 minutes. So got those two while Josh waited in Emily's line. By that time, she came back. We had a little group there. A cosplayer who was Thor. Then we had a chef from Everything Everywhere All at Once. Then just a normal person like me and Josh, normal street clothes. We kind of formed a little clique there. We were talking about anything and everything, so that made the time go by a lot faster. Then we finally were at Emily's table. They let a wheelchair person go in front of us, but while they were kind of logistically working out getting the wheelchair in there, Emily saw my sticky note that said Caleb, and she said, my father's name is Caleb, and my son's middle name is Caleb, probably naming the middle name after her father. My middle name is after my father. So that was cool. Then she said, Caleb, can you open this bottle of water? So I opened a bottle of water for Emily. So that was cool. And then we looked for America's Mart probably 30 minutes. That's no exaggeration. We walked up and down blocks, couldn't find it, finally found it, but it was the line was all the way down the back, and then like there's a parking structure, and there were people in there waiting, and I was just not ready to do another line. So we bounced. We were out of there, went back to parking, and now we are on our way home. But I will cut to showing you all the autographs. Hope you enjoyed. This was kind of more of a story time versus, showing the convention, which we normally do. So different, but I hope you enjoyed. It was a blast meeting Simon Pegg, Mr. Aziz, Emily, and of course Oded Fehr from The Mummy. Hopefully we can meet John Ennis soon. Like, subscribe, share with a movie lover. Josh's channel, link down below. Go check out his channel. Until next time, avoid Dragon Con if you don't like a lot of people all clustered together, and keep collecting. We'll show off the autographs real quick. Mr. Aziz, and of course the receptionist, Emily Bones herself. That is very cool. Simon Pegg. I think the silver works well with the steelbook there. Very cool. Then the Mummy autograph, which is coming along pretty nicely here. But the new signature there, Oded Fehr, and you can see him on the plane, which is amazing. A detail I never picked up on before. Until next time, see y'all later.